This video is for conservative people in the pro-democracy movement. It's especially for people who are trying to use best practice methods of influence to try to reach people in their circle who are reasonably committed to voting, but who are undecided or Trump curious, not Trump committed. We've talked about the reach method for several modules, and these are some reflection questions that you might want to ask yourself, whether you're working this course in a group or by yourself. What are the methods you're going to use to try to calm down before a conversation or during it? Even though the person you're talking to is not super Maga, you still might have some feelings about the Maga movement. You might have some resentments. You might have some fears. What do you need to do to get past that so you can bring an open heart and open mind to the person you're talking to? How can you practice your own listening before you do all of this? Would it be helpful to listen to Fox or OAN or some other right-wing news sources so you can become less reactive to that? How do you feel about the idea of really talking about good things about Mr. Trump and the MAGA movement? That's a superpower as opposed to progressives, but how do you feel about talking about that? How does the idea of conveying misgivings about the Biden-Harris administration feel to you? Given the array of misdeeds by Mr. Trump and the MAGA movement, one of the most powerful stories you have as you use this method, which is the storytelling method, to try to convey your perspective. Is there somebody you can practice with so you can refine your storytelling before you really try to influence somebody? How are you going to tell yourself not to be too thirsty in the conversation? Nobody wants to talk to somebody if all they're trying to do is to make them feel differently. So how are you going to calm down and keep yourself back from wanting to shake them by the conceptual shoulders? And in this set of sequence, I have said that you can call upon hundreds of years of Black pain in dealing with difficult white folks. Does that sound something that's helpful or something that's irritating to even hear? The point is, you want to reflect on questions. This is a important but difficult practice. If you're working in a group, feel free to talk about these issues. These questions are in a worksheet attached to this video, and I really appreciate you trying to engage for the sake of American democracy. If you like the content of this video, please press like or subscribe, because that helps the algorithm push it out to more people who might want to see it. Anything you do in support, whether it's a like or a subscribe or a share or even a small financial contribution to this self-funded project, is helpful in making sure we can continue this important work of spreading compassion for the sake of democracy.